Good morning, and thank you so much for joining me for a super short creative flow to help start your day, tune into your breath, fire up your brain to get those creative juices flowing. So the first thing we're going to do is ground ourselves to feel both those sit bones, to maybe take a cross leg if that works for you, and reach those hands out nice and wide on tented fingers. Flip your right palm, take a breath in as you scooch the arm all the way up overhead, and as you breathe out, glide into a mini side stretch, lengthening both sides of the waist. As you breathe in, lift up, grow tall. As you breathe out, flow to the side. One more, breathe in, lift up, and breathe out to the side. Now breathe in, grow long, grow tall, and as you breathe out, take that all the way across into a twist. So you're reaching right hand to left thigh, spare hand comes further round by the back. Long spine, maybe shift your gaze back if that feels okay. Pause and breathe and connect to this moment, to how your body feels, to where you feel your breath. Now ease the gaze forward, keep the hands the same. Right hand stays put, the left arm comes up and over and across to the opposite thigh so that you can dome into your shoulder blades, really rounding through your spine, and allow your chin, your chest to drop. Breathe into that upper back. Take a couple of breaths here. And then slowly release, lift up, shake that out. Now creativity flows through playfulness. So one of the things you're going to do is make a mental note of which leg is in front, and then ease yourselves into a boat pose by leaning the weight back, uncurling, maybe toes stay down, maybe they lift up, and we're going to go for a rock forwards and back using the core. Feet on the ground for more support here. We're going to ease all the way back and then press. Find your balance. Last one. Now take a cross-legged position on the second side. Grow long through spine, reach through the hands, flip the palm, breathe in, breathe up, breathe out, stretch. Breathe in, breathe up, breathe out, stretch. Last one, breathe in, lovely, breathing out. Now breathe in, grow tall, and as you breathe out, take it across to the twist with a long spine. Spare hand further behind the back, maybe drawing the gaze back. Now we use the breath in yoga as an anchor to the present, and that's another way to help switch on that creativity. This is known as mindfulness, when we focus on the present, when we let go of any anxieties of past or future, and really notice how you're doing in this moment. Let's bring that spare hand, the one behind the bum, all the way up and over to the opposite thigh, round through middle back, allow the head to drop, and pause and breathe. So check in, how's the breath? How's the body today, the mind today? And then release, lift up, shake out. Good, lovely, grow nice and tall. From where you are, let's find those sit bones, come into that boat pose. And then rock it forwards and back until you find your way onto all fours. So maybe rolling up and down the spine to embrace that creativity, that sense of play. And then easing your way up and over so that your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. We're going to kick your right leg all the way out back. Place the ball of the foot to the ground. Let me adjust so you can see. Press away through your heel so that you can feel your calf. Engage through the shoulders. Fire up the core. Maybe hover the left knee. That's optional. No pressure. The left knee can stay down. Left knee back down. Right foot sweeping up and stepping through into a low lunge. Now if you can't reach the ground, no pressure. If you can, option to keep the hands there or stay hovering as we ease forward and back. Again, add breath, so maybe inhaling in one direction and exhaling in the other. And then gently, slowly release, sweep back. Knees wide, sit the bum towards the heels, lengthen through arms and let the forehead sink down into child's pose. Reconnect with the breath, with that sense of grounding. So we know that yogic breath helps us to fire up the same part of the brain that helps us de-stress, and it also helps fire up creativity. This is your alpha brainwave. So when we breathe, when we're mindful, when we're in the moment, all of those things are helping us to de-stress, which in turn helps aid that creative flow, that creative thinking. Gently, slowly rising yourselves back up onto all fours, adjust, reset. Second side, this time it's the left. The ball of the foot to the ground, pressing through the heel so you feel the calf, engaging through the shoulders, engaging through the core, with the option to remove that right knee. Wherever you are, knee back down, left heel lifts, breathing in, breathing out as you step under and through to that low lunge. Now breathe and move, hands wherever works for you, there is no pressure. And then gently, slowly, find your way back, release, and we're going to come all the way down onto our backs. So you take your time, make yourselves comfortable, and I want you to find an openness now across the chest. Open your heart, open a lightness, so allowing any heaviness, any tension to release from the body. Arms wide, palms facing the ceiling if you can. Allow your shoulders to soften. Feel a heaviness through your pelvis, and find a lightness through your breath. Now as you breathe in, I want you to feel your rib cage, your belly, the whole of your upper body expanding, breathing in fresh oxygen, fresh energy. And as you breathe out, we allow the body to soften and relax. Breathing in newness. Breathing out any negativity, any tension, anything that might be blocking your creative potential. Let it go. Now in your mind's eye, I'd like you to start visualizing a canvas. And this canvas represents your creative potential. Now in your mind's eye, I'd like you to see the most beautiful form of creativity in whichever way that is most appealing for you, whether that's writing, moving, painting. Let your creativity flow. Visualize it on this beautiful canvas. Let it unfurl before your eyes. I'd like you to imagine that this beautiful creativity within you is always there, deep in a well that you can always draw from. A well that never runs dry, that lives within you, that you can tap into whenever you need. Visualize your masterpiece coming to life in your mind's eye. Feel that sense of achievement. And I'd like you to take that sense of achievement with you as you step out off of the mat and into the rest of your day. When you're ready, slowly starting to return some movement to your body. Maybe returning to your breath. Maybe allowing the knees to fall freely from side to side in a bent position, shaking out the spine. This is called windscreen wiping the legs. It's great for hips, great for back. And then slowly finding your way up to a seat through any stretches that feel good. And and go ahead and have yourselves a wonderful, beautiful day full of creativity. Thank you so much for joining me.